Yes, Casey Field is alive and well. I know some of y'all like, man, what the heck happened to KC? KC disappeared. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm on vacation this week, ladies and gentlemen. I'm in an undisclosed area. I'm not finna say exactly where I'm at, but I'm somewhere chilling. That's why I didn't have time to come on here and do a review. I didn't do a review for Dynamite. Didn't do a review for Rampage. I've seen everything. I'm up to date on everything. I told you. Sometimes, man, you just need to disappear from social media because social media can drain you. I seen the crap about the Queen. I don't care nothing about the Queen, ladies and gentlemen. I don't. People gonna be like, oh, no. The Queen was one of the biggest white supremacist Illuminati-ites on the planet. That's all you need to know. Now, let's talk about wrestling and everything. CM Punk and the Elite have been suspended for the backstage brawl that took place at the media scrum where CM Punk was acting a complete clown. Ladies and gentlemen, I am twofold on this situation. I believe Tony Khan made the right decision. Not only did he suspend them, he stripped everybody. Now, I believe with CM Punk's side of things, I think CM Punk decided to go into business for himself because he was hurt. So he didn't want to be, but it's out there. So the fact that that information is already out, why would you go into business for yourself to even make yourself look even more goofier? Like, to me, that's just silly. I get what you were trying to do. You figure like, man, I just got the championship back. I'm hurt again. Let me go into business for myself. Let me start shooting on Cole Cabana. Let me start shooting on Heyman. Let me start shooting on everybody in the Elite. Let me just start going nuts. Let me start going crazy. The Elite, they got themselves suspended because of the backstage brawl. Now, I don't know about Kenny, but I do know about the Young Bucks. The Young Bucks are supposed to be believers like myself. Now, I don't know if they are non-denominational believers. I do think they're Catholic, whatever. But if you supposed to be representing the kingdom, correct? What the clown are you doing going backstage and getting into it with CM Punk and Ace Steel? What the, like, to me, that's just stupid. I guess CM Punk was just rambling off at the mouth, but y'all to be blamed too for leaking the man's talk about he was the reason why a Cole Cabana left Ring of Honor and all that. I mean, left AEW to go to, I mean, just stupid stuff. Stupid. Just to quote unquote work somebody. A work gone wrong, ladies and gentlemen. That's what I call this. It's called a work gone wrong. Tony Khan finally got his big boy pants and said, I'm sending these circus clowns home. CM Punk is on the shelf for 8 months. He can sit at home and stay and be humble because I hope this is a humbling process for him. Humble your behind, young man. Humble yourself. Listen, Phil Brooks, the world doesn't revolve around you. You might be one of the best in the game when it concerns wrestling, but Phil Brooks, that's a completely different story. And as for Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks, just clown stuff, clowning. Like, how the heck you are the EVPs and you're acting a fool like this? Very immature. Very immature. Going backstage, getting caught up in all that buffoonish crap and all this silly stuff, circus stuff. Tony Khan, I think, made the right decision. I know fools just talk about that the Young Bucks was teasing, talk about going to the E. Heck, you even got MJF running around talking about he got WWE on speed dial and all this stuff and the bidding war of 2024 and all this circus clown stuff. Just circus. It's just a circus. One big old circus. Dynamite was great. It was a reset. I like that. They did over 1 million again, which is excellent. That's what they need to continue to do. SmackDown was decent. It was a lot of bull crap on there that Triple H shouldn't even bother doing. Rampage needs to be live. Rampage wasn't really that bad. It just needs to be live. It needs to be live, ladies and gentlemen. It needs to be live. I'm serious. Tony Khan gonna have to figure out, man, how the heck do I get Rampage to be live every week? Every week. Because I watched the show and the crowd was half dead. Like, they was making noise, but they was half dead. Now, Seattle crowd, they was loud to say. I gotta give SmackDown crowd props. Pat McAfee is gone to college game day or whatever. Good for him. You know, like I say, everything ain't revolved around wrestling, which quote unquote is an oxymoron because technically it is. You'll get that when you understand what the heck I'm talking about a little later on. But Pat McAfee is out. Corey Graves has joined Michael Cole. Fine. Drew McIntyre is going to be going against Cross. Fine. Solo Sikoa is in the building. Excellent. Baby Oos is here. Made a statement. Great. Jade Cargill, Powerhouse Hobbs in their element. You cannot be mad at how they coming across, ladies and gentlemen. I cannot wait. Listen, I know fools want that man to be TNT champion. I don't want him to be TNT champion. I'll wait. I want them to hold that man off and get him ready for a world title run, a AEW World Heavyweight Championship run. That's what I want Powerhouse Wives to do. But I got a feeling that Tony Khan is setting up Powerhouse Hobbs and Wardlow somewhere down the line, and that man gonna take the title off him. I would prefer them not to do that because the TNT title needs a serious reset right now. It needs to be, first of all, this is the problem that Tony Khan is filing his stuff into. AEW has a total of 13 titles if you include the Ring of Honor championships. We need to set aside AEW champions for AEW TV only. I get the fact that cats that work for AEW have Ring of Honor championships. We need to focus mainly on the AEW titles. Once the Ring of Honor TV show goes, then you can start showcasing the Ring of Honor championships. That's the biggest problem with AEW. The biggest problem with AEW is the fact that they got way too many championships and they not really doing nothing. Because Tony Khan trying to do everything and all these things by himself, which I keep saying, the young man needs his dog. He needs a writing staff. He needs to set himself up with a team around him that's going to help him do this. Because he can't do it by himself. He cannot, ladies and gentlemen. He can't. He cannot. So the fact that we put the trios champions on, what you call it? What's Pac group? Pac and the Lucha Brothers. Here's my deal about that. A lot of people think that was a great move. I don't think so. I'm the all ball. First of all, Pac already got a championship. He didn't need that. OC is one of your most heavily featured characters. Everybody talk about AEW not having character. Orange Cassidy is a hardcore character. If you don't know what character is, look no further than Orange Cassidy, ladies and gentlemen. Look no further than Orange Cassidy. OC and the Best Friends, I think, would have been a perfect trios champions for the meantime while Kenny and the Bucks are out. That would have been great because OC he's always on TV. Give it to him. The Best Friends ain't done nothing. The Best Friends hasn't done anything. And now the fact that you got an opportunity to crown somebody brand new who ain't never won nothing yet, Lucha Bros already had a tag team title run. Pac got a title right now, which doesn't really need one because that is. I told you, Tony Khan is doing a bunch of crap that he shouldn't be doing. He shouldn't. Like I said, that match was good. It was a good trios match, but I think the wrong team won. That's just my personal perspective. I know a lot of fools say that was the right decision. I don't think so. I think OC and the Best Friends should have been, as of right now, your new trios champions. That's just me. Because Pac already got a championship and he ain't doing nothing with it. Hangman and Bryan had a good match. It was excellent. The main event with DG and Wheeler, excellent. DG is your new pure Ring of Honor champion. You know what? It was the right call. The man was in his backyard. Perfect. I ain't got a problem with that. I don't know where we're going with the storyline, but that man winning was fine. I had no problem with it. That was an excellent move. Great. The women's situation right now, you know what? I'm going to be like this. I think Tony Khan still is trying to make up his mind on what he's going to do. He's still trying to keep doing tag team matches. I don't think we need to go that route. What I think we need to start doing is, again, I like the fact that Britt and Jamie is beefing now. I like that. I like this situation. It's time to start getting these storylines going with the girls like crazy. It is time. It's time, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here for it. I can't wait to see what's going to pop off. Well, no. I have no clue what they're going to do. I know Tony's still running the show right now. And I'm not talking about Tony Khan. I'm talking about Tony Storm when it's concerned the women. Thunder chilling right now. Once she get back, I don't know. I have no clue what Tony Khan gonna do. I have no clue. But I tell you this, I'm gonna be here for it. I'm gonna be here for it, ladies and gentlemen. Back to the WWE. I wouldn't have done that trios match that they did. I know a lot of people loved it. They thought that trios match with Gunther and his boys versus Sheamus and his boys was great. Yeah, it was a decent match. Here's the point of when I say when you run stuff back immediately after you then came off a pay-per-view, that's not what you do. You want to spread crap out. That I get on Tony Khan case for the same bull crap. Rematches right away is not best for business. Spread that crap out. The fact that they faced each other, I don't want to see Sheamus and Gunther wrestling each other no more for the time being. Spread that stuff out. If you want Sheamus to become your next Intercontinental Champion, Gunther needs to destroy everybody. Let's rebuild up Sheamus. Since Sheamus and his boys are baby faces now, let's build that man up. Get him back so he's at the bottom right now. Let's work his way back up top. And then somewhere down the line, I don't know. Let's say if Gunther is still holding on to that championship, we can run it back at WrestleMania. We run it back at WrestleMania, and then Sheamus can dethrone him at WrestleMania. I wouldn't have a problem with it because the fact that they haven't been interacting with each other until the build up to WrestleMania. I don't need to see cats wrestling each other back to back and forth over and over again because it kills the mystique of a said match. They did their thing at Clash of the Castle, and then you go and give it to us right. I'm like, no, it's like I hate that. It's one of my biggest pet peeves about wrestling is about giving matches away, doing rematches over. And I'm like, nah. Kill that stuff, spread that stuff out. Let me wait. I'm still marinating on what them clowns did at Clash of the Castle. You ready to kill it already by giving us a trios match? First of all, this is how you know Triple H be watching AEW. How many trios matches have we been getting as of late in WWE? We've been getting a lot of trios matches as of late. Triple H has been heavily watching AEW. He's been watching AEW too much. You see what I'm saying? Like I said, let that stuff breathe. So the fact that they beat the brakes off him again, that's it. Let's move on. Get Gunther in them and involved with something else, and let Sheamus and his boys be involved with something else. Let's move the heck on. Let's move on, ladies and gentlemen. It's time to move on. It's time to move on. I'm trying to think. Is there anything else I want to talk about? I don't know. I'm trying to think because, like I said, this really is just an overview. Because, like I said, I'm on vacation right now, so this is an overview about everything that's going on. I think, like I said, Tony Khan getting a backbone for a change is perfect. It's excellent. He made the right decision. He stripped everybody, take the titles off. Trying to think, is there anything else I need to speak on? Because I'm like, I could say let me tell y'all something. Over here, Casey Fair Wrestling the States, ladies and gentlemen, I try to go a different way how everybody else do. Everybody else got their way on how they give their takes on wrestling. Everybody in the IWC is completely different. That's what makes us the IWC. We all different. Yet we all hardcore wrestling heads. We all different. And everybody, the way how they come on here and they elaborate to you, they elaborate in the best way they feel is going to come across to you. That's my hang. That's how I do. I come on here. I try to give you the best take I can give you without sounding like everybody else. Be as open, be as real as I can. Whether or not certain things are work or not, it's up to the said wrestlers. You know what I'm saying? I just be honest with you. I tell you the truth. I tell you the bold-faced truth. Nothing but the truth on here. If you like it, you can subscribe. If not, you know what to do. Ladies and gentlemen, that's it. That's all I got for you. I really ain't got nothing else to say. Like I said, I talked about what I need to talk about. I talked about the Rampage. I talked about SmackDown. I talked about Dynamite. Raw put me to sleep. That's all I'm going to say about that. But, yeah. Like I said, next week, again, I'm on vacation again. I will be probably doing the same thing. I probably won't be doing a review for Dynamite or Rampage. I'll probably just wait till sometime, maybe Saturday night, because like I said, I got a whole lot of stuff going on next week. I got a lot of stuff going on, so like I said, I'm just telling y'all right now. So some of y'all be wondering, like, yo, Giselle, where you be at? Like I say, sometimes a lot of times I want to come on here. I want to be, because when you got the subscribers, like let's say I think you had to have at least 1,000. You can post what's going on. I can leave a post and let y'all know, hey, I'm not gonna be able to do a review today, so y'all know what's up. Because I know some of y'all be anxiously waiting on me to give my take about a said show. And like I said, what's going on with me, I'm out. I'm handling business. I'm on vacation. I'm doing certain things, handling business. You know what I'm saying? So I really don't have the time. And then, like I said, even if I want to, I'm like, man, I just don't have the energy to come on here and spew a couple of minutes to tell you how I feel about what went down. I come on here, I do it when I can. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, that's the whole point of being consistent. That's one thing I want to make sure I am. I am consistent when it's concerning said, reviews or whatever. Like I said, just be all open, be authentic, not faking the funk, because there's a lot of fake folk on here. A lot of people, they don't fake phony. They say, I just come on here, I just be real as I can. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, this is your boy Caseyville King, Set for Life Wrestling Takes. Tell me how you feel about all things wrestling. What's your whole thing about this whole situation? Do you want CM Punk gone, or are you cool with what's going on? Do you think Tony Khan made the right decision by suspending and stripping everybody? What you feel about Triple H, how he's going with WWE right now? Just let me know everything, man. Like I said, comments is always open. I always like to. I don't respond to everybody all the time, but I do try my best to read what you're saying. Like I said, if I can, I try to go back at it, but I'm not gonna argue with nobody in the comment section. But like I said, just be open with me. Be respectful in the comment section. You know what I'm saying? Because I try to be respectful again to everybody out here. I don't disrespect nobody. I don't cuss nobody out. I just be open and authentic. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, it's your boy Casey King, Self Life Wrestling Takes. I'll talk to y'all cats later. I'll let you boy.